So it is 7:31. It is a double celebration day today. We've got two of them, Gene. Good morning.
Celebration day, huh?
It's a double celebration day.
Oh, double. Okay.
We're celebrating Friday. We do that every week.
Right.
And it's the first day of a brand new month.
Brand new month, yeah, November the 1st.
And do you realize there's only 2 months left in this year?
I realize that, yes.
Yeah, isn't it just going by too fast?
Well, it seems that way every year, every month, every week, every day.
The older you get, though, they just seem to be shooting by really quick.
The older you get, the hurrieder, or something like that.
Anything planned for the weekend? Yeah, I think you're going to be busy this weekend.
Yeah, we're going to be up in Brawley on Saturday for the kickoff, the cattle call with the chili cook-off. Of course, the bell game tonight, that's a biggie. I'll listen to that.
With Carol Buckley and John Driffel will be calling the action. 6:45 p.m. tonight.
You got it.
Have you been to Brawley lately, in the last few days?
Last few days. I was there last week. Main
Street is not the same. It is blocked off. There's detours around. They're getting ready for that chili cook-off, and they're making repairs to the street, getting everything all set up and ready to go. So be careful if you're driving Main Street today.
Well, that's interesting you shared that, because I saw the original story on that, and I thought, okay, what are you really talking about? I mean, they do the chili cook-off every year. They block the same area off. So what you're saying is there's additionally some repair work they're doing.
It is. The plaza is completely blocked off, and there are cones a block and a half before you even get to the plaza. It's they're patching things up. They're making it look pretty. I think they're redoing the lines or something. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but the cones are out there, and the big old signs and the arrows are pointing you to go in the right direction. If you follow the areas, you'll have no problem at all. But wake up when you get on that area in Main Street, because you will be directed around the plaza in both directions. And then we're right back onto Main Street. A very, very minimal disruption, but it's there. Be careful.
Do that. Yes, be careful. Whatever you do, promises. Be careful.
Don't want to run over the cones.
Oh, those cones. Yeah, we used to have something here at KXO called the Cone Reports. I don't know if you remember that.
No, I don't.
But many years ago, we had the Cone Reports. Quite popular.
Well, we want to stay away from the today's Cone Reports.
Well, we might resurrect that just for a chuckle or two.
Somebody deviated out of the lane.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that, because if they hit the cones, there's people working in there.
Yeah.
So that makes it just a little more serious. Anyway, we got birthdays and stuff. You ready to jump into that?
We need to. It's Friday.
Big ones. I don't know if you're a country music guy or not, but this guy had a crossover hit. Whisperin' Bill Anderson. Remember him?
I do.
Yeah. It's his birthday today.
All right.
Still out there.
Whisperin' Bill.
82 years old today. I think Bill pretty much just hangs around the Grand Ole Opry. He's one of the announcers or something.
Yeah, he dusts the microphone off, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, well, I think they have to turn it up as he whispers.
Because he whispers. Yeah. Bill, speak up.
Yeah. Robert Foxworth, he's an actor. He was on Falcon Crest. He's 78 today. Infamous, I would describe him that way. Larry Flint is 77. Country singer Kinky Friedman. I don't know if you remember him. He's funny if your humor tends to lean that way. He's 75. David Foster, he's put out some good music. He is 70 years old today. Saxophonist Ronald Callis. Have you ever heard of him?
The saxophonist, what's the name again?
Ronald Callis.
No.
I think you've heard his music.
I've heard of Walter Beasley.
Ronald Callis Bell of Kool and the Gang.
Yeah, when I think of saxophone players, I think of Walter Beasley.
Walter Beasley, yeah. I interviewed him once.
He's a great saxophonist.
His dad is a fantastic person. And Walter's pretty good, too.
You know, they say the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree.
I don't know if Dad plays a saxophone like Walter does, but they are very, very nice people.
No, but great, great people.
Lyle Lovett is 62. I thought Lyle was older than that. He certainly looks older than that. Anthony Kiedis of Red Hot Chili Peppers, he's 57. Rick Allen of Def Leppard, the guy that was in the car accident and lost an arm, and created drum set around that, he's 56. Big Kinney of Big and Rich is 56. Sophie B. Hawkins, a great singer, she's 55. Actress and TV personality, and she's just everywhere, Jenny McCarthy is 47. Actor Matt Jones of Breaking Bad, he's 38. And Natalia Tena of Game of Thrones is 35. Again, I could not tell you which one she is because I don't remember ever watching Game of Thrones. Saw the commercials, but I don't know if I saw her or not. We got local birthdays and some cakes to give away. You ready for that?
I'm ready.
We'll do that next.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Happy birthdays this morning to Vivian Flores, Abraham Ramos, Cynthia Retanya, Denise Red, Ernest Davenport, Calvin Collar, Ann Mahler, Sky Rivas, Claudia Gutierrez, Donald Weber, Molly Turner, Emmeline Supnet, Liz Aguilar, Minnie Torres, Andrew Rivera, it's a long list, Yvonne Campillo, Iris Munoz, Roberto Hernandez, Alicia Alvarez, Alyssa Demar, Elizabeth Escalante, Fred Fankhauser, we have Henry Gonzalez, Judy Garcia, Mario Castañeda, Paloma Sanchez, Robert Valenzuela, Roxanne Obeso Yates, Tony Castañeda, Ernie McCormick Jr., and Angelica Ornella. Happy birthday to every single one. And today is Friday. Today we got the winners. KXL Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake winners for this week. On the AM side, it's Jose Hernandez. FM winner is Roger Morse. Roger, Jose, congratulations. You are the KXL Cold Stone Creamery birthday cake winners for this week. And we also have a late caller. We got to add Angel Solano to the list. He's celebrating a birthday, too.
Enter to win a Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
I love cake.
Yeah!
Oh, yes.
Every week, we'll give away a delicious Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake, and you could win.
I think it's time to celebrate!
Do you have a birthday?
Mm-hmm. Roger that.
Yes.
Then call, email, or regular mail us the date, include your name, address, and phone number. Every Friday morning, we'll pick a winner for that week. Send us the birthdays of your family, your coworkers, and your friends. We'll put the information in our database, then send them birthday greetings on their special day. And every week, we pick a winner for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream birthday cake.
Where no matter how you slice it, it's a piece of cake.
Let's see who will have their cake and eat it, too.
Don't wait. Enter now and get ready to win.
Oh, my God, really? That is too cool.
On AM 1230.
And it's time for the World California News Headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist for sales and service. Call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Update. Homeowners are sizing up the damage after storm fronts collided up and down the East Coast. Streets are flooded, trees and power lines knocked down. KYW's Mike Doherty is in Thornbury Township, Pennsylvania.
These were sort of like, I would describe them as like McMansion-style homes, you know, the very large 3,500, 4,000 square foot homes, just completely destroyed, roofs ripped off. You can see sunlight through the other side of the house.
WCBS TV's Christina Fan from Union, New Jersey.
The strong winds blowing heavy sheets of rain nearly sideways. There had been no confirmed tornado touchdowns, but firefighters and first responders had their hands full. In Morristown, a tree fell on top of an attic of a house, but luckily the homeowner says nobody was inside.
This woman lives in Union.
The tree stump is through the roof, and then there's like 2 other marks where it like punched holes.
From South Carolina to Maine, hundreds of thousands of customers have no power. Amtrak operating on a modified schedule. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Yes, summer is over, but it still can get hot. You can rely on York's Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology that automatically adjusts to meet demand, helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. You can stay connected via Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat with programmable reminders and selectable operating modes to optimize your comfort. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency. Contractor license 696216.
California headline news. Once again overnight, winds causing erratic behavior as the Maria fire grew to over 8,000 acres in Ventura County.
We've been talking the last couple days about humidity being in the single digits. So that's going to exacerbate our problem because there's no moisture in the fuels.
Fire Captain Steve Kaufman. The winds did die down overnight. Kaufman saying crews have a strategy that should cap the fire at around 12,000 acres later today. In Northern California, the Kincaid fire now 65% contained at around 78,000 acres. House Speaker and California Representative Nancy Pelosi on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert Thursday, calling yesterday's vote on the impeachment inquiry rules a sad thing for the country.
It's very sad. We don't want to impeach a president. We don't want the reality that a president has done something that is in violation of the Constitution.
But Pelosi says it's important for the American people to know that no one is above the law. 4 dead, several injured in a shooting late Thursday night at a Halloween party in the Bay Area. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency is teaming up with local cities with their cleanup. This event will be held in Westmoreland this Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 noon, 201 West 1st Street by the water plant for Westmoreland residents. Plus, free collection for all Imperial Valley residents of used tires with or without rims. No tires from tire businesses. No more than 9 tires. It's the law. Without a written exemption from local environmental agency, LEA. You can call LEA at 442-265-1888. Between 10 and 20 tires will be accepted with an exemption from LEA. Also, there's a free collection of electronic computers, televisions, or monitors. Must show proof of residency, utility bill, or driver's license. For more information, you can call 1-877-RECYCLE. That's 877-RECYCLE. Funded by a grant from Cal Recycle.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. With page 1 of the local news, here's Gene Brister.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday emergency, Salton Sea declaration, George Gale explains.
It was discussed recently. Declaration was adopted by the County Board of Supervisors. The board and representatives from the Imperial Irrigation District recently participated in a conference call with the California Office of Emergency Services. Topic was the emergency declaration. They discussed specific requests pertaining to the emergency declaration for air pollution at the Salton Sea. Requests from the county and IID included equipment to expand current surface roughening projects near the Salton Sea and to expedite implementation of delayed Salton Sea management program plans, assistance with air and water quality data and monitoring in and around the sea, comprehensive soil studies in the area surrounding the sea, additional studies on childhood asthma rates in the north end of the Imperial Valley, and deployment of personnel who can provide professional services focused on data analysis, hydrology, geology, toxicology, and biology. During the conference, chairman of the board, District 4 Supervisor Ryan Kelly, expressed his concern, saying the effect on the ground as a result of the receding Salton Sea is moving faster than the work in Sacramento to correct the problem. With the emergency declaration, county officials are seeking to streamline the permitting process and gain additional supportive services resources to accelerate the mitigation efforts to address air quality impacts and to the Imperial County residents. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:45.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
In other local news, a friend of the court briefs will be allowed. Here's more on that story.
That was the decision of the 4th Appellate District Court of Appeal. The amicus briefs are in the Michael Abadi et al. Versus Imperial Irrigation District case. According to the order issued by the court, any party to the appeal has 20 days to file an answer to the amicus briefs. The briefs are filed by third parties who have a strong interest in the court's ruling and offer additional information, expertise, or insight into the subject matter. In September 2017, the IID filed its appeal of the August 2017 decision by an Imperial County Superior Court judge. The decision ruled against the district in validating IID's method of apportioning water known as the Equitable Distribution Plan, based on the conclusion that agricultural landowners own the water rights held by the district. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That will conclude this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
And page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment. Jumping right into page 2 of the local news, it's brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. With page 2, here again is Gene.
The Imperial County Sheriff's Office is investigating the crash of a small aircraft. 2 bodies were found inside the aircraft. Both men were deceased. According to the Imperial County Fire Department and Office of Emergency Services, Imperial County Fire Department responded to the scene of a small aircraft crash Thursday afternoon. The site was near Highway 115 in the Brawley area. Imperial County Fire Department says it appeared that the aircraft crashed sometime during the night or early morning hours. The Sheriff's Office is investigating. No other information is available at this time.
And, Gene, I understand that the investigation has been turned over to the feds.
Okay, for the Transportation Board, then.
There you go.
County Board of Supervisors, meanwhile, will pull double duty again. George Gale explains.
This Tuesday, November 5th, Board of Supervisors will hold 2 public meetings. Regular meeting will be held Tuesday morning in the Administration Center on Main Street in El Centro. That evening, a board will hold an off-site meeting. That meeting will be held at the Kxo Housing Authority in Winter Haven. The off-site meeting will begin at 6 p.m. It is expected the agendas for both meetings will be posted on the county website by Monday. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, fall back. It's time to change the time, and that means fall back as daylight savings time ends. The official start is 1 a.m. this Sunday when we return to Pacific Standard Time. Remember, fall back, turn your clocks back 1 hour. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's George Gale with the weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 72 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 40. Sunny skies expected today. Highs right near 79. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 51. Saturday, sunny skies, highs right near 84. West winds 5 miles per hour. Saturday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 52. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 85. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 53. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 86. Winds will be calm throughout the day on Monday. And right now, we're looking at 41 degrees, 22% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality still moderate in Mexicali, still good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want some chipotle fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company in Brawley, El Centro, and Hoteville. Imperial's Do-It Centers, where you'll find what you need when you need it. On the NBA scoreboard, it was the Heat over the Hawks, 106-97. Pelicans beat the Nuggets, 122-107. Clippers got by the Spurs, 103-97. And that's it for the NBA. NFL, Thursday night football, Jimmy Garoppolo's 4 touchdowns lifted the tested 49ers to 8-0. They are still undefeated. They beat the Cardinals 28-25. And high school football, there was some action last night. Thursday night football in the high school venue. Vikings took on the Hornets in Calipatria. It was all Hoteville, 42-0. Tonight's full schedule includes the Kxo Bulldogs at the Southwest Eagles. Mountain Empire Redhawks take on Vincent Memorial Scots. Palo Verde Yellow Jackets will be in Imperial to take on the Tigers. That will be streamed live beginning at 6:45 p.m. on KXORadio.com. And, of course, the bell game tonight. Raleigh Wildcats taking on the Central Spartans in El Centro. Live streaming begins at 6:45 p.m. on KXORadio.com and broadcast live on KXO AM 1230. We'll have more in just a minute.
As the weather begins to cool down, it's time to get back outside and enjoy the season with family and friends, which means it's also time to get some of those projects done. You know, the ones you've been putting off all summer long. When you DIY, let Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Visit one of our Do-It Centers today for all your landscaping and irrigation supplies, gardening tools, outdoor decor, paints and stains, grilling gear, Yeti coolers, rental equipment, and much more. You see, we know exactly what Valley residents are looking for because we're locally owned and family operated, serving this community for over a century. Check us out online at ImperialHardwareCompany.com. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a warehouse store with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. And remember, we're open 7 days a week. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, or Holtville to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
And in tennis, Rafael Nadal, he got past Stan Wawrinka, now joins Novak Djokovic in the Paris Masters quarterfinals. U.S. Open champion Bianca Andreescu, she is out at the WTA finals in China, has a knee injury, not going to be able to proceed. Top-ranked Ashley Barty is not having any problem at all. She advanced to the semis at the WTA finals in China. In golf, Mi Jung-hur carded a 66 for a lead at the Taiwan Swinging Skirts tournament. Scotty Scheffler in golf, he shot a 62. He leads the Bermuda Championship. Matthew Fitzpatrick takes a one-shot lead over Rory McIlroy in Shanghai. And it was in the college football, Marvin Harrison Jr. He was a four-star high schooler. He is committed to Ohio State. Marvin Harrison Jr. is the son of Marvin Harrison Sr., obviously. Very good NFL player. Appalachian State in college football taking on Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern upset them. Well, he beat them anyway. Took away their Mountaineers Cotton Bowl bid. It took a hit anyway. The final score was Georgia Southern 24-21 over Appalachian. And Jason Garrett sends a couple of Cowboys home after they showed up late for practice on Tuesday. Both of them returned Thursday, however, ready to go. The players, Antoine Woods and Tristan Hill, were sent home Tuesday to take their probably reset their clock. Patriots they're going to release Josh Gordon from the injured reserve, sending a receiver to the waivers. According to reports, Gordon will be subject to the waiver wire before becoming a free agent. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports Time has been brought to you by Imperial Hardware Company, Do-It Centers in El Centro, Hoteville, and Brawley. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And we are ready for the financial news and weather. Stocks jumped at the start of trade this morning with the benchmark S&P 500 index and NASDAQ Composite Index notching new intraday records after the Labor Department estimated U.S. economy added 128,000 new jobs in October and upwardly revised its estimate of job growth in September and August. Investors are also awaiting an influential gauge of U.S. manufacturing activity later on today. Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 151 points at the open, or 0.6% to 27,198, while the S&P 500 index gained 16 points, or 0.5% to 3,053. NASDAQ Composite Index added 35 points, or 0.4%, at 8,327. S&P 500 opened above its previous intraday record and its current closing record of 3,046.77 set October 30th, and the NASDAQ was trading above its previous closing record at 8,339.64 set on July 26th. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Fall back. That's right. It's time to change time. And that means fall back as daylight savings time ends. The official start is 1 a.m. Sunday when we return to Pacific Standard Time. Remember, fall back. Turn your clocks back 1 hour.
The high temperature yesterday, 72 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 40. National Weather Service says below normal temperatures will continue across the region today as desert highs stay in the 70s for the most part, with warmest locales reaching to near 80 degrees. Dry conditions will persist through the weekend and into next week, with temperatures gradually warming back to near normal by the weekend. Little change in temperature is expected as we move into the early part of next week under continued generally sunny days and clear nights. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today. Highs right near 79. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 51. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Saturday, sunny skies. Highs right near 84. West winds at around 5 miles per hour. Saturday night, clear skies. Overnight lows around 52. Sunday, sunny on Sunday with the highs right near 85. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, clear skies, overnight lows around 53. Monday, sunny skies, highs right near 86. Winds will be calm throughout the day on Monday.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
And your CBS News this hour brought to you by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent.
Presented by Capital One Bank. I'm Steve Kathan. Thousands of people are out of their homes in a new California wildfire that's now roaring. CBS's Steve Futterman on scene.
This is the latest fire that Southern California fire crews are dealing with. It's burning acreage here in Santa Paula, just north of L.A. It's still an active fire, but not expanding that much. The troublesome Santa Ana winds were much stronger last night when the fire began. The winds are greatly reduced today, and tonight, the red flag warnings in Southern California may finally be lifted.
In the east, there are power outages in several states after windy, violent weather. Strong winds knocked over trees and power lines in many spots outside Philadelphia. KYW Radio's Mike Doherty in one suburban neighborhood that took a beating.
One house had the entire roof ripped off, half the side. Another one had a garage torn off, part of the roof. Windows bashed in, tree limbs, leaves, potting plants, things were all over the place. Cars crushed with trees, rocks that were somehow moved. It was pretty incredible.
A 9-year-old girl out trick-or-treating in New Rochelle, New York, was injured by a falling tree. Now that the House has formalized the impeachment inquiry, the question is, when will we see public hearings? CBS's Nancy Cordes on Capitol Hill.
They've still got some big fish to fry, some big depositions they want to conduct behind closed doors. They have lined up several of those for next week. We don't know whether some of those individuals will show up or not, and we still don't know if that's the end of the depositions, if they can get everything done next week and then perhaps move to public hearings the week after that.
Well, kids are back at school in Chicago today. Teachers in the classroom after a nearly 2-week strike. Special ed assistant Tracy Brown says the wage increases are important.
We're excited about the contract that we have won. One thing that we are excited about, we have lifted workers out of poverty. We have won the raises where they was able to win to get out of poverty.
Well, no sign of a slowdown in the job market. The government says employers tacked on 128,000 jobs in October. Wells Fargo economist Mark Vittner tells CBS News.
One of the wild cards in this report was the GM strike, and so folks basically subtracted at least 50,000 jobs, whatever they thought the number would be. But with the upward revision of the prior month, it looks like there's a little bit more momentum than previously thought.
And President Trump on Twitter hails it as a blowout number on the social media site. Parent company of Google is buying Fitbit for $2.1 billion. And on Wall Street, the Dow is up 245 points. This is CBS News.
Capital One is reimagining banking, offering accounts with no fees or minimums that can be opened in 5 minutes. Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Like you, I'm a big sports enthusiast, and I want my gear to shine like new. That's why it's cleaned with Simple Green, the concentrated cleaner that's perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new again. Try it today. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green, Simple Green.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores to everyone for free, even if you're not a customer. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. We call it the Discover Credit Scorecard. And once you know your score, you should check to see if your current credit card is the best fit for you. Check your credit, compare your card. Go to discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
You read the books, you saw the movies. Now you can live the life. Sort of.
Harry Potter fans, it's a chance to live out your dreams. The De Vere House in Cambridge, England, where the Deathly Hallows movies were shot, is now listed on Airbnb. It was a stand-in for the home Harry lived in with his parents as a baby. The price, $142 a night, and that does not include an appearance by Voldemort.
Would you have allowed your friends to die for you rather than face me yourself?
Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Well, because of the way things fall on the calendar, this is what retailers call a compressed holiday season with fewer shopping days. Kohl's announced its Black Friday deals yesterday. Amazon did soon after. Walmart, Zales, and other stores have stepped up advertising, and Target is spending $50 million more to get stores staffed up. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's largest mortgage lender. I've got great news. Mortgage interest rates have dropped. So if you're thinking about buying a home, right now is the time to lock that low rate, even before you find the home of your dreams. With our exclusive Rate Shield approval, the low rate you lock today is protected for up to 90 days while you shop for your new home. With a Rate Shield approval, if rates go up, your low rate stays locked. But if rates go down, you get that new, even lower rate. Either way, you win. Talk to us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com to take advantage. Here's another great reason to work with us. For a record 9 years in a row, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. Again, to lock in today's low mortgage interest rate and get the security of our exclusive Rate Shield approval, call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year fixed-rate loans. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hi, this is Julie Oliver. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take well personally. I am committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto, home, and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs, I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Julie Oliver, today for a free quote at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Life insurance offered through Allstate Life Insurance Company and Allstate Assurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois, and American Heritage Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Florida.
And CBS News has been brought to you this hour by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. For home, life, or auto insurance, stop by and see Julie at 1699 West Main Street in El Centro, or give Julie a call, 760-353-5800.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with George Gale.
We're just trying to entertain people, and morality's just gonna get in the way.
AM 1230.
That's hilarious.
KXO.
1230 KXO.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Hey, let me call you back, man.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hi. So I have this stain, and I heard you're the guy.
Say no more. Valley Dry Cleaning's got you covered. There you go, man.
Cool, man. Hey, man, you got it out. What'd you guys do?
Let's just say we've got a secret weapon.
Thanks, man.